Massive news this morning as Xabi Alonso, former Liverpool, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich midfielder, is going to take over at Borussia Mönchengladbach in the summer once Marco Rosa departs. Massive news considering Xabi Alonso has only recently been manager of Real Sociedad's B team. Let's go ahead and break this move down on this edition of The High Press with Connor Robinson. Massive news this morning as Xabi Alonso is taking over at the end of the season as Borussia Mönchengladbach's manager from multiple sources. This is including Bild and Fabrizio Romano. Of course, before we get into all that, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, smack that notification button, leave a comment below, tell me how you think Xabi Alonso is going to fare at Mönchengladbach there. And if this is the right appointment. We have multiple sources confirming that this is in fact the move that's going to happen. We have Bild, we have Fabrizio Romano, who is very reliable from Sky, and just massive, absolutely massive news. He started his career at Real Sociedad, moved to Liverpool, and Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. He's won a couple Champions Leagues over the course of his career. He's scored a penalty in that miraculous comeback in Istanbul, I believe. Longtime Spain legend. He was part of the team that, won the 2 Euros and the World Cup in 08, 10, and 12 there. So really a wonderful player over the course of his career, an excellent midfield player. His passing range is unbelievable. One of my favorites going forward in terms of just his ability to distribute. His defensive ability is also very good. He is just an excellent overall player, one of the best players of the past 20 years, I would say. Not an incredible goal-scoring threat because of his passing range, but he has 16 goals, and his Spanish career, he had 33 in his club career. 44 total in his club career. So not the most attack-minded player going forward, but he's got a couple Champions Leagues, a couple league titles for Munich, and he's been nominated for Spanish Player of the Year. We've seen a lot of former players go into management. Most recently, Frank Lampard with Chelsea, Steven Gerrard with Rangers, who he's had great success with. Zidane, who's won multiple Champions Leagues as the Real Madrid manager, and of course, Andrea Pirlo, who's just kind of getting his started there at Juve, where things are not going so great for him. So it'll be interesting to see how Xabi Alonso takes this Borussia Mönchengladbach side and actually runs with it and has the success. I know right now he's the manager of Real Sociedad's B team. I'm not super familiar with anyone on that squad because it is a Segunda side, but for a player of Xabi Alonso's caliber, to get a position like this at Mönchengladbach, clearly they saw something in him when he was playing at Bayern Munich and won all those league titles. So they know he's a winner. They just want to make sure that they can bring that same sort of culture. And he's a very hard tackling midfielder as well. Like I said, one of my favorites. His passing range was unbelievable. His tackling ability is great. He loves the challenge. And really, he's got that backbone that not a lot of players have now. A lot of players want to be flashy. They want to have their own brand and be on Instagram and have their own little cleats and everything. Xabi Alonso would punch in, punch out. He would be on the training pitch multiple hours. He'd put a challenge in. He wouldn't be afraid to try hitting a 60-yard diagonal, 50-yard diagonal, whatever it may be. And he had a lot of assists like that, where he was just, it would be an exquisite pass over the top, and it would just be super, super accurate. It would be right on a sixpence. And, not a lot of players like that anymore, where they want to put the shift in, they want to tackle, they want to really have a go. I'm looking at his managerial statistics from Real Sociedad's B team here. 47 games played, 43 wins, 12 draws, 12 losses. Just under 49% in terms of in terms of his win rate, which for a rookie manager is not bad at all. It's definitely a good building block. I don't know how it's going to translate into success at Mönchengladbach. He's going there in June, according to Bild and Fabrizio. We'll have to wait and see. I think he does well. I think he has the mentality and the mindset to really get some success. I don't think they're going to, turn things around. I know Marco Rosa's got them in a pretty precarious position, and since he was announced taking over Borussia Dortmund, but for Mönchengladbach, it's going to be an interesting sort of experiment, I would say. It'd be an interesting project for sure. Do I think that he's going to win them a league title? No. Do I think he's going to get them in a European spot? It might take a season for sure. They have to hold on to some of their players. They have some decent young players. They have, Marcus Thuram, and I believe they have Alessandro Playa and Lars Stindl, who's a little bit older, but Jonas Hoffman and players of that caliber. But they'll have to make some good signings in the summer for sure and really strengthen. With that being said, make sure that you check out the channel Down the Block Sports for all your exclusive content. We have a lot of big interviews coming out, so don't miss out on that. Make sure you're subbed to the channel. Make sure you smack that notification bell so you never miss any videos from either myself or Alec Walt. We have all the best sports content available right here on YouTube. So make sure that you like the video. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think Xabi Alonso is going to do in his first season as a manager. Thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful day.